What it do, YouTube? It is your boy Maintain with NPC the Gang in this piece. And right now, I want to watch something expensive, but breaking, and or failing to work, whatever. I want to watch the world's most expensive fails, and I want to watch it with you. And if you want to watch it with me too, we friends now. So grab you a drink, grab you some popcorn, whatever you want to snack on, and let's watch this video together.
$1 million yacht crashing into a dock, dropping a weight on your iPhone, wrecking your brand new motorcycle, and so much more. These are the most expensive fails. And first, this crane was trying to move a plane when the unthinkable happened. What the? How is this dude just completely unfazed? It's like it's just another Tuesday for him. This guy tried cutting off a cement truck, and it ended up destroying his car. I mean, this dude even had his windows rolled down. And the worst part is, he doesn't reverse, he doesn't go forward, he just sits there and takes it. And so did this dad.
I mean, at that point in time, it's just like, bruh, you know, I could use a new car. Stupid.
Because he was just trying to move the family TV, when for literally no reason, his son betrayed him.
No.
This poor employee was just trying to hold the door open for a customer and accidentally destroyed it. I think this dude's glitching out. Look, buddy, I don't know where the door went either. Now, some expensive fails can send you on an emotional roller coaster, cause this guy spent thousands on a wedding ring, only for his friend to throw it into the ocean.
Are you stupid? What? Are you kidding me?
This is the most devious pothole on planet Earth, cause in a single night, it managed to damage over 130 vehicles. I mean, literally car after car, bike after bike, truck after truck. We're all driving into this thing. You'd think someone would put up a cone after like, I don't know, 50? These guys were on a runway testing out a new plane when its wing literally fell off. Wait, it was just a toy. I thought. You almost had me there. Alright, you almost had me there. But sometimes, expensive fails aren't even fails. Like, how you gonna tell me that two cars stacked?
No, that was racist. I apologize.
Perfectly on top of each other is a fail. Like, yeah, I get it, they're wrecked or whatever, but it looks sick. At least those cars stopped though, cause this next fail just kept going when this crane operator decided to slam a huge metal pillar into a building. And then he does it again, and again, and again. And look, I can't decide who's dumber, that guy or these two dudes, because they had the genius plan of moving a motorcycle over a piece of plywood. And I think the smartest part of their plan was to make sure you get the wood all nice and soggy. Yeah. And then this dude just decides to give up, but the guy in the blue, he's determined to get this thing, and he dropped it. Well, who could have seen that coming? But you know what's worse than drowning your vehicle? Burning it. See, this dude owns this Lambo, and he thought it'd be hilarious to cook some meat using his exhaust. But literally 2 seconds later, he ended up cooking his engine instead. Okay, so this train is too tall for this bridge, right? And that's already a pretty expensive fail, but it gets way worse. Cause inside the train, we found out there was a fleet of brand new luxury vehicles that got ripped to shreds. This is the worst unboxing video I've...
Cuz got fired, bro. He got fired. He got fired. Dun 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 dun. Fired. Dun 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 dun. Fired. Dun 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 dun. Fired. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna stop.
Ever seen. Now look, some expensive fails are all fun and games, but this was no joke. Jesus! But don't worry. I looked into this, alright, and no one was hurt at all. Everyone got to leave with a crazy story to tell their friends. But this Range Rover left the car wash with their ride total, cause the brush of this car wash set off the sensor for their trunk. And I thought it was just gonna get a little soap in the car, maybe a free detailing, huh? But then all hell broke loose, cause the brush kept lifting up the trunk till it completely broke it. Yeah, this thing went on a tear. And so did this big man, cause my boy was just trying to hoop when
Oh! Hey, I follow the folks on Twitter, bro. Him and Afro, bro. Those folks funny as hell. Shout out VA, bro. Shout out DMV, bro. Shout out to DMV. Them boys funny as hell.
Man, this dude's way too big to be playing like that. But this next fail's even bigger, cause a giant slab of concrete fell from the sky and destroyed this poor old man's car. Man, I'm just glad that guy's okay. But this next dude is definitely not alright, cause he thought he was the main character. And just watch what he does to this chandelier. This kid right here made the ultimate mistake, cause he accidentally tripped on a ledge. And in 99.9% of scenarios, it's all good. Except when your fist lands on a $1.5 million painting. Yeah, his hand poked a giant hole right into that thing. That kid's gonna be paying that off the rest of his life. Now apparently, in the Philippines, if you smuggle a car into the country, they don't just take it from you and leave it at that. No, they're gonna get this dude right here to run it over and then smash it to pieces with an excavator. Oh, and that's not enough, because they're gonna film it all and then post it on the internet.
They owe me money on that one. On me. Yeah, they gonna owe me big time. Either that or I'm sleeping with all their wives. And everybody gonna be divorced. They gonna try to kill me after that too. I don't care. She never took my car. That car costs a lot of money. More money than what they probably would have made in their life. And you want to take it from me because I smuggled it in the country? Go suck dog.
So you can watch it. It's gotta be some form of torture. And this next guy was definitely feeling torture.
Hey, are you by yourself?
Saw him.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
Okay. Hey, but you're alive. You're alive. Well.
Alright, I gotta ask. Who the hell did this guy see? He keeps saying I saw him. Who's him? What the hell did him do to your car? Well, look, things could be way worse. Cause what if I told you that an expensive fail ruined a man's entire life? Yeah, it was August 7, 2013, and James Howells of London, England was cleaning up his house when he decided to throw away one of his old hard drives, thinking nothing of it. But little did he know, this would be the worst mistake he's ever made, cause on that hard drive was $1.4 million worth of Bitcoin, all of his life savings.
Damn you.
James was so embarrassed about it that he didn't leave his house for a month, till finally he gathered the strength to start searching for this drive. But by that point, it was too late, cause no matter how hard James begged, the city of London refused to help him find it. I mean, this man put together PowerPoints, made countless phone calls, lobbied the local government, but they thought there was no chance, and they told him to get lost. But the worst was yet to come, cause over the next 8 years, cryptocurrency skyrocketed, and James had to sit by and watch his $1.4 million million in Bitcoin turned into $500 million. Yeah, $500 million gone. And James is still trying to get his hard drive back to this day. Man, I don't know how you bounce back from that. And I don't know how you bounce back from this next fail either, cause a woman once lost millions of dollars just by washing her clothes. Yeah, in 2020, a woman purchased a lottery ticket, put it in her pocket, and then just carried on with her life. And when the time came, she threw that pair of pants into the washing machine, completely forgetting about the lottery ticket. Now, most times, this isn't a big deal. I mean, you have a 99% chance of not winning anything. So when she saw the ripped up lottery ticket, she wasn't really worried. But as it turns out, that ticket was special. Really special, cause it ended up being worth $26 million. And when she tried to go claim it, the lottery commission told her that because it wasn't fully readable, they wouldn't accept it. And apparently, she could have even had a picture of the ticket and they would have taken it. My God, we've all left a few bucks in our pocket, but $26 million? I think my heart just stopped. But anyways, you gotta check out this next fail. Cause someone was testing the alarm system inside a National Guard base and accidentally set off the suppression foam system, causing $6 million Black Hawk helicopters to be completely buried in foam. And I bet someone's gonna have to do a lot of push-ups for that. But honestly, the fails.
Nah. This will be more than push-ups you gotta do for that one. But my boy, they gonna sing you in the battle by yourself. Yo, bro, that's stupid.
Way worse and way more expensive. Cause we gotta talk about the most expensive plane crash of all time. See, on February 23rd, 2008, some US pilots were gearing up to fly a state-of-the-art B-2 stealth bomber. But the problem was, it was way too rainy outside. These were conditions no one should ever take off in. But regardless, these pilots felt different, so they decided to take off anyway. And just a few seconds into the air, pilots lost control, leaving them with no choice but to eject and let it crash. Now, thankfully, the pilots were totally fine and walked away with no injuries. But this ended up being the most expensive plane crash ever.
They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. They knew something was wrong with their plane, and they said, fuck it, we just gonna make this motherfucker, we just gonna crash this motherfucker. We gonna laugh about it, the secret.
Each one of those planes is worth an insane $1.4 billion.
I know.
Yeah, you heard me right. I said billion. But some fails you can't put a price tag on. Because a woman once tried to restore a priceless art piece and ended up completely ruining it. Back in 2012, 81-year-old Cecilian Jimenez, an untrained amateur artist, noticed that one of the paintings in her hometown church needed a little touch-up, thinking it looked way too old. So, without getting any permission, she secretly took the painting with plans on fixing it up herself. Mind you, this art was painted almost 100 years ago and is literally priceless. But hey, she might do a good job, right? Well, this is what she did to it. Yeah, she done Jesus shit up. But the craziest part is, this ended up being a good thing, cause it instantly became a meme, and thousands of people from all over the world started showing up to the church just to get a glimpse of her beautiful work. Good on you, Grandma. That's a W right there. But look, we gotta talk about the craziest fail of them all, cause have you ever heard of something getting completely destroyed and it being worth more money? Well, in 2018, one of the most elusive artists in the world, Banksy, had an art piece up for auction called Girl with Balloon. And Banksy rarely sells their work, so everyone was fighting to get their hands on this piece. And by the end of the auction, someone had purchased it for a ridiculous $1.4 million. But as soon as the deal was complete, the art piece suddenly started shredding itself in front of everyone. Yeah, imagine watching $1.4 million get shredded away. Well, as it turns out, it was all a part of Banksy's plan, and while their art wasn't completely shredded, what remained ended up being sold again at another auction for $25.4 million. A half-shredded piece of art sold for more than the original version. Man, I don't understand art at all. And I don't understand the Olympics either, because it turns out they're behind the biggest lie in sports history, giving out fake gold medals. Yeah, There's a lot of weird sports facts you've never heard of, like why MLB players pee on their hands, or the real reason why boxers use gloves. Look, if you want to hear more, you need to click on this video right here. These are the 10 weirdest facts about sports.
We'll watch that another day. But other than that, I like this video. Did you like it? You still eating, bro? Oh, bro, don't be. You still got that drink, bro? Look, my stuff been. I ain't even drink nothing. That's the sad part. But I liked the video. Did you? If you did, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment what you want to see next below. Also, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time that we post. I will see you in the next video. MT out.